2.
Hello, everybody. This is the inaugural episode of Mike Does Dumb Shit. I'm your host, Mike, from the Mercenary Co. Here tonight holding something which you probably should have already spotted by now, our one chip challenge. I've never done one of these before, but always wanted to. Unfortunately, after certain events occurred, these things were a pain in the ass to get, but thankfully to a new friend that I have made, he actually had some of these on hand, so we figured, what the hell? Thank you, by the way.
Old and stale.
Yes, unfortunately this one's a little past the best before, but oh well, life's about living. Let's sit down here. Oh, should we read a little bit? Why not? So we'll read the warning label just so we can say, you know, we had our health and safety moment. Warning, eat at your own risk, not for the faint of heart. Not everyone will enjoy the extreme heat. Do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions. Luckily, none of the above. Keep out of reach of children. Well, too late, I still have it. After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap, already ready, and do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas. Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing. If you cannot handle the heat, try drinking milk or eating ice cream. In this case, we have beer. Fear the Reaper and consider yourself warned. After this, hell should be easy. Shall we dance?
What are we going to do while you eat that chip, Michael?
Oh, I suppose we should play a trailer or something in the background, so whether I'm succeeding in fine or dying horribly, you have at least a sideshow.
Well, I will press play when you eat the chip.
As you wish. No sleight of hand, folks. Yeah, we gotta open it. I'm not gonna eat the plastic. Jeez. Yeah, let's read that.
Don't worry about that.
Well, it's not the whole chip, though.
Okay.
A little dirty. All right. Sorry?
Okay, tell us all done.
Can you hold it up for the camera?
Yes. Black Death of Salts. Oh, yes. Carolina Reapers, the One Chip Challenge. Let us go. All right, very stale. Ah, the hiccups. Oh yeah, she burning good. Just hiccups, don't worry. Oh. Jesus, fuck. Oh.
Did you want to talk about the concept art that's going on the screen right now?
Not really, but sure.
No, you don't have to.
Let's do a full review.
Do you want to describe what, if anything, you're feeling right now?
A lot of fire in the mouth. A lot of burning. One eye's watering.
Don't touch it. Oh, can you show us your napkin? The one on the chair?
The coating.
Just a little bit center, just this way. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a dirty nappy.
It sure is.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Is it unpleasant?
It's good, but good and not at the same time.
Is it what you expected?
Expected more, in all honesty, but it's good.
Do you feel it abating or still building?
Abating.
Okay.
Yeah. Natural resistance is starting to kick in. Can you grab me more paper towel, please, so I can blow my nose?
Is that one out? There's Kleenex right here.
Oh, that'll do. Thank you. I'm good.
It's funny because like usually the onset for peppers is like up to 10 minutes. So it's funny that you're already going down.
Thank you.
Does elevated arms do anything? Is that a strategy?
Just concentration.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it opens the lungs up.
Yeah. There are tricks and strategies to this, folks.
Have you ever done that thing where you jump into like icy cold water?
No, I've never joined the Polar Bear Club.
Oh, okay.
Part of it, though, is focus techniques to draw your mind from just sitting there focusing on your mouth.
Right. Can you do tongue twisters right now?
Red leather, yellow leather, blue leather, green leather.
Oh, yeah, just 2 more times.
Red leather, yellow leather, blue leather, green leather. Red leather, yellow leather, blue leather, green leather. Unique New York, unique New York. I can only find red leather, yellow leather, blue leather, green leather in unique New York.
Who slit the sheets?
You did.
The sheet slitter slit the sheets. Try saying that.
The sleet shit.
Who slit the sheets? The sheet slitter slit the sheets.
I'm gonna have to get that tongue twister off you. That'll be a good one to screw students with.
Oh, that's great.
But just the grown-up classes. I don't think you want that one for the youth demogs.
How much ground would a groundhog hog if a groundhog could hog ground? A groundhog would hog as much ground as a groundhog could hog if a groundhog could hog ground. That's another freaking one that I always do.
Yeah, the other trick is controlled breathing, because the more that you breathe into it, the more it fans it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's... So, full disclosure, I eat a lot of this insanely hot shit. Highest I've done is about 3.5, 3.6 million Scovilles.
Wow, you enter a bunch of contests.
And have gone through what is known as reverse hypothermia, when you eat something so hot that your body cannot handle it and then registers that you're cold instead. And you will actually start shivering and feel like you're freezing.
I've heard of someone that their vision went black to a point and then burst back open. You've had that?
I've never had that, but I've had, like I said, reverse hypothermia, and it looks like to most people, it looks like you're suffering from like really bad Parkinson's for a bit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, usually, depending on how potent the stuff is, it can take a few minutes. The worst it's taken was after that 3.5, 3.6 million Scoville, where it's like 45-minute recovery.
So just involuntary shaking.
Yeah, like I said, it looks like you have Parkinson's.
Right.
So I did one of these chips on an empty stomach. The reason I say not to do this on an empty stomach is because I literally had the wife on speed dial with 911 because I thought I was dying.
Yeah. It's yeah.
It just, every movement you make inside your stomach was just pure torture. It wasn't hot. It was my stomach on the inside that was just turning.
Yeah, like, because I'm used to it and acclimatized to a lot of this stuff, like, it's nowhere near as bad as it could be. But yeah.
Empty stomach was a new one for me, though. I was like, never again.
I've done it on empty stomachs, but that's not eating like that kind of chip. That's eating like a pound of chicken wings that are, so you at least have the...
Adding something to it.
Yeah, you got the meat and the fat content.
Yeah. Oh, you've been doing this for about 10 minutes now, so you should be coming down for sure.
Oh, it's, yeah, I'm probably almost back to normal here pretty quick.
Yeah, the hiccups are gone.
Oh, yeah.
So what would you give this chip out of 10?
For heat, probably about a 7. For overall personal scale, yeah, probably about a 4 in, not flavor-wise, but just, I've done hotter, I've done better.
I almost guarantee that the flavor was the same when I had it. Stale as hell.
Yeah, that was the majority of the flavor was stale. Like, I did get some of the pepper flavor on it, but that's because I'm used to eating insane levels of fire and heat. And yes, you can actually taste it, people, once you acclimatize. It's much like the cobra handlers in the venom. They give themselves little bits of the venom to build up the immunity.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. Build up immunity.
Oh, right. But yeah, it's same principle. Kind of idea is you too can build up your heat and fire tolerance by just slowly subjecting yourself to more and more hotter. Till eventually you get to the point where you can almost drink some of this hot sauce like water. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm pretty much at normal. So
Okay.
It's done, it's good, it's great. Thank you, of course, for providing the chip. I guess next time we'll have to either find the hotter one or we'll have to do maybe the 2-chip challenge.
Oh gosh.
I can make that happen tomorrow.
Oh,
No,
not tomorrow. We gotta go drive home. I mean, if you could give them to me and I could film it at a later date.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to be eating any more of these. I got 4 more at home. And I got the one that is blue as well.
Now we're probably gonna have to do that one.
Is the blue one special?
It dyes your tongue blue,
Yeah.
and it's got 2 different kinds of peppers instead of just one. So it's, in theory, more potent.
There is also a new 1-chip challenge, if you haven't heard. It is the salty chip challenge.
Oh.
It is not something I ever want to try.
Well, if it's just pure salt, I mean...
Does it burn your tongue? Like
I watched this this dude on TikTok. It was an older fella, and I watched him eat that thing, and he was like foaming at the mouth from the amount of salt. It was hilarious and disgusting, but hilarious, and I do want to try it. I just...
Well, have you ever eaten so much like sugar candy, like cherry blasters or fuzzy peaches, to the point where your tongue goes raw?
Yeah.
Because you can sugar burn your tongue?
No, but there used to be a potato chip made by Old Dutch. It was called Rave Extra Salt and Vinegar. And these were around in 2001, 2002-ish.
Yeah.
And they got discontinued because they were too, like, they were so bad that when I would eat a whole bag, my mouth, like, this edges would, like, bleed. But I loved it. It was great.
Yeah.
I, to this day, would kill for a bag. If somebody has one.
But anyway.
All right, final thoughts?
Well, I am back to normal and such. That was a good experience to have. It was tasty. Once again, it was a good level of heat. Not recommended for the average Joe Blow. But for me, someone who's been eating hot and spicy and with slowly growing increments since I've been about 5, yeah, it was pretty normal. But otherwise, thank you for watching the first episode of Mike Does Stupid Things. we'll be back, I'm sure, in the future with another episode of me eating some insanely other, more hot and spicy food. Until we meet again, my friends.
Now do the business thing. Do the marketing thing.
Oh, yes. I am the Mercenary General of the Mercenary Co., a voice acting school and studio here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We are always looking for work because we always deliver killer performances every time.
Anything they should do before July 20th?
Oh, yes. Oh, you turned it off. Damn it.
I'm just focused on you.
Okay. Our company, working in conjunction with our client Dragonfly Games, is doing a Kickstarter for the game Beyond the Oaks. There's plenty of great swag that you can get, as well as getting access to the game ahead of schedule. It's going to have a lot of great Canadian, as well as some American voice talent, starring, of course, Mr. Brendan Hunter. I am voice acting in it, I am his assistant director, and I am also the writer for the game. We would grandly appreciate that you would come out and pledge and support us so that we can continue to make this the best game possible. Thank you all once again, and have a good night.